Y'all, it's just too much going on. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to go live tonight. Is it full moon outside? What's going on? Girl. I'm not even gonna talk about politics, what's going on. We already know what's going on about that. So we're not even gonna talk about that. Baby. My God. Jesus. I said, I'm gonna have to go live. I was like, I cannot. I had to get out a piece of paper. I was like, jeez, what is going on out here? First of all, I know Jeremy did put up a video and he's talking about all kinds of stuff. We're gonna have to get to that tomorrow. We're not even gonna talk about that today. Um, I someone had messaged me. So just ask Shar and Wooten's documents and Bama girl, what's good, y'all? Thank you for getting here. 1, 2, 3 first. Okay. Thank you, my gang stars. How are you doing? Bougie gang, what's good? Look, Jeremy, why did I write him down twice? Forget about that. And I feel like I just forgot. So Jeremy's video, I know we got to talk about that, but we'll talk about that in the morning over coffee. I just don't, it's like, girl, one of you guys, I feel like it was Thursday, messaged me about Peach getting evicted. And I did not even think about, like, it was so in the back of my head. I didn't even think about it. I know I didn't even mention it on Friday. Girl, I was on the YouTube. Hold on a second. What's going on? I don't know. I was like, what is Lambo doing? He's doing something. Okay. Anywho, Peach is in the process of getting evicted. You guys know this? Have you guys heard about this? Peach McIntyre, Miss I Made $1 million 2 years ago. I was like, is she? So I did do some research. I went to Hillsborough County in the clouds. You guys know I'm boots in the clouds. If you did not know, I'm boots in the clouds. Okay. Real talk bougie. You guys know I'm boots in the clouds. Love lies and lace fronts. You know, we don't really do too much documents over here. but sis boots in the class, okay? Because sis, you guys know that sis keeps a receipt. I did go pull the receipts. But Peach did allegedly do some talking. Peach McIntyre finally speaks out about getting evicted from her house. This is what I think from what I read, because I do have the documents. Now, it appears that in June she may have been late for her rent. She on the 6th she was late. What were the circumstances around her being late? She has really no excuse. Ma'am makes plenty of money. Um she has a zero. I think they want her gone. I think they got her on a different lease violation. I think they basically got her on a lease violation because there's no balance owed. So I don't know that she's due for non-payment of rent. I could definitely believe she paid her rent late. When you pull up Peach's name in Hillsborough County, I guess I'm just going to get right into it. I'm clicking on names. So hello everyone. Make sure if you want to hear the tea, you may already know what's going on. But now you're gonna hear it from me. Go ahead and you live in Hillsborough? Well, girl, let me compliment your clerk of court's office. I love the way it's set up. I love that the documents are easy to get. I love that you can get certified copies. You can just put it in your little basket and get a certified copy, or you get on your computer and you get a free copy. I love taxpayer dollars at work. So my compliments to the Hillsborough County Clerk of Courts, because some municipalities make it really difficult to get the T and some are quite easy. And Hillsborough, I'm giving them a love you so much. Okay? I love you so much. They're good. It was very easy to navigate. Anywho, ma'am was late in June, but she has a zero balance. So what does that mean? I feel like they got her on a lease violation, not just because she paid her rent late, because she's had damn CPS out in the front yard. They're loud. The police are constantly coming, and I don't know. There could be some other problems in the home, but they want her out the house. I think that they want her out the house. I think she had CPS or the police over there one too many times, and there's some sort of a lease violation. She said it wasn't an eviction. It's an eviction, all right. There's an eviction filed in Hillsborough County. So I don't know. She can not call it an eviction if she wants to, but in Hillsborough County, the certified document is an eviction notice. So I don't know what to tell you on that one. Um, Hold on a second. I can't show everything because I have not spent 1 minute redacting a thing. But let's see. Let's pull up a receipt. Hold on. Sis sis is not anything new to an eviction, because sis has had plenty. She has had so many evictions. I was kind of like, well, damn. And Hillsborough, you can just see every damn thing. Okay. I was like, my God. Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. Hold on. Mm, so she's saying it's not, it says case type description, LT residential eviction, possession only. They want possession of the property. So there's no, this is what I think. I think it's a lease violation. I think there's some sort of a lease violation. I don't know that they've done anything to the house. I don't know let me read you guys the complaint. Hold on. This is the complaint. Let me see if there's anything personal on here. Well, I guess it is, but okay, yeah. The plaintiff landlord is okay. there's the address to the landlord's company, so I don't want to pull that up, but let's see. So, and the lease violation could be that maybe she's paid her rent one too many times late. I'm not sure. I'll post it. This will be posted on Patreon. It doesn't have any of her address information or anything like that. It just has the address information to the leasing company. Hold on a second. Let me download it now and then I'll go put it over there. So it states plaintiff IH6 property Florida by and through the undersigned counsel sues defendant Peaches McIntyre and alleges this as an action to evict tenants from real property located in Hillsborough County, Florida. The plaintiff is the landlord of the following real property in said county. Defendant holds possession of said property under written rental agreement. Electronic signatures are applicable if rental agreement is electronically signed, which it was. Defendant failed to pay rent due on or before June 6th, which was $3,139.98. The plaintiff served defendant the statutory notice on June 6th to pay rent due at the time or to vacate premises, but defendant refused to do either. Note affidavit variation of service where applicable if statutory notice serves by process server, wherefore plaintiff demands judgment for possession of the property against the defendant, release of any funds deposited into a registry of the court, costs, attorney fees, and such other relief as is appropriate, dated July 9, 2024. And it's a 28-page complaint. That's the first page of the complaint. It proceeds to give numerous pages of the lease agreement, but I'm going to go to that's Exhibit A. I'm going to go to Exhibit B. Let me see. Exhibit B. It's a 3-day notice to pay rent or deliver possession. Let me just make sure it doesn't have any address on here. Hold on. All others in possession. So Peaches McIntyre and all others in possession, you are hereby notified that you are indebted to us for the sum of $3139.98 for the rent and use of the above referenced premises in Hillsborough, now occupied by you, and that we demand payment of said rent or that you will surrender the property. Surrender possessions and of said premises within 3 days, excluding Saturday, Sunday, and legal holidays from the date of delivery, or on or before the 11th of June. If you've been adversely affected by COVID emergency, you must inform us about the above date. If you do not inform us, we will presume that you have been adversely affected, but you have not been adversely affected by COVID-19. Your failure to comply with this notice may result in the eviction proceedings beginning instituted against you. So it was something that was kicked off by a late rental payment. Invitation Homes has helped thousands. Okay. So there's an Exhibit B basically states that if you've been adversely affected by COVID or something like that, it's incumbent on you to let them know immediately. So there was a certificate of service that was signed June 6th at 5:07 p.m. It was posted on the premises described above in the absence of said tenant. They knocked on the door. There was a certificate of service. Nobody answered the door. There is a return service from the sheriff on June 6th. They sent the sheriff over there. They knocked on the door. They rang the bell. There was no answer, and they posted it to the door. And that was it at that moment. So after that, hold on one second. Where am I? So that's the initial complaint. Let me go to the summons. Anyway, the interesting thing was that it's now at a zero balance. So she very well may have paid what was due, but they're still asking her to leave. So I have the video. Their property. Yeah, I would almost think it's a nuisance. I almost think that, you know, any of you guys who watch over on my other channel, there's a whole thing with a couple of they call them dispossessories in Atlanta. But when Shirley Strawberry and her husband were over at Bent Creek Manor, they were so far behind owing rent, and the way they finally got them out of the house because they were kind of taking advantage of the COVID-19 thing, they got them on a lease violation. They when they came to do the service, because there was only Shirley on the lease as far as an occupant, and Nesto was there even though technically he was her husband, but all of the particulars do not apply in this case, but technically she was the only person on the lease and only person who was supposed to be occupying the home. And when the sheriff went for service, he signed the paper as he resided there, he was her husband and whatever, and they used that technicality once the COVID, a couple of the last couple of COVID provision arguments ran out, and they ended up evicting them on a lease violation, even though they were like 10 months in the rears on rent. So they took full advantage of that. They don't want her. They don't want the money anymore. There's a nuisance. The police keep coming to the neighborhood. CPS keeps coming to the house. God only knows. I mean, I don't know what kind of condition the house is in. I have no idea. I'm assuming she took good care of the house. I have no idea. Um, she also says she has no money and is going to do credit repair for $1. How, girl? You getting evicted? Wait, hold on a second. Let me pull up this other one before I get timed out. Hold up. I was blown away by this. I was really I mean, look, benefit I'm going to just say I was actually kind of surprised. I thought they were doing quite well, and I just the utter like why? Moving is such a traumatic thing. Like moving is a lot, okay? Why have to move? You know what I mean? And when you look, if you pull up her name in Hillsborough, let me tell you something. I'll pull it up. I mean, it's got to be at least five evictions, maybe. Okay. E filed request for summons, request for e-filed summons. Okay, certificate. So I think she's got a 5-day notice now. Enclosed, you will find a copy of the summons and complaint that was issued July 10th. You must serve written defenses, if any, within 5 days after personal service or post pursuant to Chapter 83 in the Florida statutes. You must additionally file the original of your written defenses with the clerk of courts and a copy of the plaintiff or attorney or to the attorney of the plaintiff. A default may be taken against you and a judgment for eviction may be entered without any further notice if you do not follow these instructions. So you've got like 5 days to respond. If you don't, they're coming. I hereby certify that a copy of the complaint and summons was sent to you by first class mail to the defendant in this cause on the 13th day of July, as required by section 48.183 Florida statutes, Cindy Stewart, as clerk of courts. Okay. Um, mm, let's see what else it says. Um, Yeah, they don't there is no balance. So she may have paid June, she may have even paid July, but it's showing a 0 balance that she owes anything. Um, let me see. They're doing an eviction. Oh, what was the other thing I looked at? There was another something that basically was giving some more information. I was like, "Sis, really?" Mm, wonder what this code N means. Payment plan. So payment plan, no. Current due, 0. So there's nothing due. File location, no related cases, like no related additional cases. I mean, she knows what she has to do. They're probably packing up and getting ready to go. This lady seems to she has to be very familiar with this process because there's like a few back-to-back evictions where it's like she got evicted, she went to another place, like literally a month later, evicted again. I was just like, I had no idea. Request for division assignment, e-filing. Okay, Tampa division. My bad, y'all. I was looking at this on my other computer and I basically left it open over there, so I didn't have any of this open over here. Um, I'm just kind of shocked. Did you guys watch her video where she talked about why she was getting evicted? I would love to hear what she has to say. Request for summons to be issued, complaint, the civil cover sheet. Let me see what this is. That's not the one I'm looking for. All right, let's go here and I'll find what I'm looking for. But there was it wasn't one of the cover sheets, but it basically talked about that she was late on her rent, and I do think that the rent was finally paid, but they are still I'm assuming it's some sort of a lease violation. So, okay, let's go over here and welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just thought, I was like, this is crazy. I just did not, it goes to show you like people are not playing around with their properties right now. And it's like someone said, it's when it gets to that they don't even want your money anymore, that's bad. It could be, I don't think, look, I don't know what the laws are in Florida, but if they are able to start to serve you a 3-day notice after you're 6 days late and they're already talking about eviction, I would imagine so. I mean, the thing is that you're renting someone's property. You got to pay your rent on time. A lot of people who think it's okay to be 3 months late, you're wrong. You know what I mean? Like I could say, "Oh, they should give her more time," but then I would need to think like if I owned a property and I had a mortgage to pay and I'm providing you a place for you to lease and you need things like a roof and hot water and a working furnace and air conditioning and good power lines and all of those things, you want those things, you need to pay my rent on time. So I think it's great because there's places out here where people have actually gone bankrupt because they've gotten bad tenants. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna pay, you can't stay. And if you're gonna have CPS there every other week and the police are constantly coming, that might be more than what they bargained for. You think that this is a mommy sector? What? Hold on. I would show, like, you guys could go to Hillsborough County and look. Now I even looking in Hillsborough County, the interesting thing is you can even see her divorce that she filed in 2022. Um, these are certified documents. So I don't know if people enjoy in their 30s with 7 kids and a husband. It's so interesting that this lady has a whole husband. His name appears on nothing. His name appears on nothing. Okay. Is she over there gambling?
Yes, I look, ugh, I just look homeless. That's how I look today. And, you know, life is, I can't even seem to put it into words. It's just,
Girl, let me tell you something. I found out because, of course, a lot of people's property values, things like that went up over the past 4 years since the pandemic. If you're lucky, maybe some people's went down. I don't know. But, um, girl, the adjustment on taxes and that hazard insurance, baby, just hit. You know how the fiscal year comes through in the middle? I was like, what? I was like, "My God." So, yeah, people don't realize, like, you're renting someone's house. Everybody who's renting out a house doesn't necessarily like, you can't take advantage of the fact that you think that people are rich, so you can just slow drag your rent when you feel like it, and yeah, it's not cool. It's not cool at all. So this is what you get. So I mean there could be other violations. Maybe they feel like it's excessive with the police. Maybe the excessive nature of the police coming out there all the time is a nuisance to the homeowners association because I'm sure they've gotten complaints and then you're gone. You know what I mean? If you have a tenant, there are some HOAs with very strict bylaws and requirements. And if you have tenants and your tenants are a nuisance to the community, it could be a problem and that could violate your lease. I mean, it's not really worth me reading the entire lease if I don't know what the problem is. Because it could be any infraction, but they in the complaint that they filed for the eviction, they put a whole entire copy of the lease, and there's a zero balance and there's no option for payment plans. So there's no money due. They're not looking for her to pay anything. They want possession of the property. It's like they're probably done. And the weird thing is, they just signed this lease in December. They've only been there for 8 months.
I don't want to grab camera. Hey y'all.
She might be happy
Hey
though. She might be ready to move. She might be ready to move and don't care.
y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? I bought your social media bundle months ago. I'm still posting and not gaining any subscribers or followers. I'm sorry to hear that. If you're on YouTube, make sure you're adding tags. Make sure you stick to short form content that is trendy. What's up? What's up? What's up? I told you that poker was lit. Y'all, y'all love bad news, don't y'all? Y'all love to see a beach sad down and out, don't y'all? Don't y'all? I ain't had this many people on live and ooh, God knows when. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all doing phenomenal? I hope so, because I am. All right, anyways. Thank you. Thank you. I promise they do so sad. So happy. I didn't even read it. I just seen a notification and clicked. Oh, okay, that's all on here. Can everybody give me some likes? I don't know how they send out likes these days. I don't know how that goes. Help, I can't breathe properly. Hell, you need to dial 911. Anyways, go on vacay with the kids. Soon, soon, soon. I gotta get settled. But yes, the rumors are true. They're not rumors. I'm sure you guys have been looking into the juicy news. Yes, I did get evicted. I don't give a fuck about that though. I had already moved. I had already moved. Y'all motherfuckers acting like I was supposed to be on here crying and shocked. I ain't shocked. I knew I didn't pay my damn rent.
Look, let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you how many times this woman is, like I said, she's not a stranger to being evicted. Hold on. Let me see. Peaches McIntyre. One. Hold on. It doesn't show. Okay. So July 10th, 2024. State of Florida. Okay, traffic ticket, traffic ticket. Like they show everything. Dissolution of marriage 2022, but it was canceled. Civil traffic, civil traffic. Girl DV, sis. Uh Delinquent tenant 2019. Removal of tenant, different property management company. um Delinquent tenant 12/16/19, removal of tenant November 19, delinquent tenant another property company 7/15/19, delinquent tenant 12/20/2018, another rental company, delinquent tenant um another company September 2018. So September, imagine being evicted in September 2018, then getting evicted again in December, then getting evicted again in 2019 of July of 2019, then November of 2019, getting evicted again, only to go to another place and get evicted within a month. Okay. Okay. And then came COVID. Okay, delinquent tenant, August 2016. Delinquent tenant, October 2017. Yeah, so gosh, there's like 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, 8. 8 evictions. 8.
I purposely ain't paid a motherfucker because I knew I was moving. Anyways, my new place is really, really nice. I'm not gonna give you guys a tour. I'll probably do a lot of bathroom content and videos. It's my favorite place in the house. But in the meantime, I am broke. I am broke. Peach Patch. I am broke. Peach Patch. I am broke. So because I'm broke, I do have a sale going on. Y'all can buy my social media bundle, my content creator recorded live class is actually the name of it. You guys can get that for $1.65.
You know, the most embarrassing thing is that this lady is married to a guy who is a total bum. He's just a sperm donor, eggplant provider, that she has to be out here to do the heavy lift of these ratchet shenanigans. I mean, this is crazy, isn't it? Am I the only I know you
Today
guys
and
know I'm
tomorrow.
not the
All
only
right,
one,
I'm
like you
broke for the
guys are
next 2 days.
totally.
I ain't got no money. I'm broke. All right, so shop with me. All you gotta do is text me. My number is 813-797-1396. Once again, that number is 813-797-1396. Text me. I'm gonna tell you, y'all can hear my cat app going off because everybody on TikTok and Instagram paying. I still had to come over here and go on Facebook and let y'all know. But it's $1.65. You're gonna learn how to edit, do YouTube, TikTok, the 3 ways we monetize each platform. It's the same bundle that I was originally selling for 35.
I'm just wondering who's buying at this moment. It's one thing when you're sitting up here like, guys, I made $50,000 this month. That is something that, to me, if you're struggling on a platform or you want to do social media, that could be something to make me think, you know what? I wanna know. I would like, teach me your talent, right? Can you teach me? If you are running from Peter to pay Paul and you are conducting yourself as a businesswoman and you think it's okay to not pay for a place that gave you shelter for your 7 children and your wife would, how in the world, how are you calling yourself a business person when you don't pay your vendors, i.e. your property management company, where you do the bulk of your work, where you lay your head, where you have your equipment, where you check comments, things like that. I'm sure a portion of that house is being allocated on those tax returns. How is it that you can justify not paying your rent? So you didn't pay it because you knew you were moving? You know why some people always seem to be chasing their tail and running from pillar to post? Because you don't do right. You want God to bless you, but you won't ever do right. You won't ever be a good steward of your blessings or what you have, what you earn. Always trying to do the least to maximize what is not even yours. That's just crazy to me. With 7 kids and a husband, wife. I wouldn't buy a class from somebody who's like, if why would I buy a class from somebody who is trying to sell you on social media and you don't have enough money to pay your bills? It's like when Jasmine's selling classes, who would buy from her? People want to buy from successful people. People don't want to buy from people who are shucking and jiving and who are robbing Peter to pay Paul. It doesn't necessarily mean that she doesn't know social media, but it's like every 3 months, Peach is down.
Dollars. Then it went on sale for $10. Then it went on sale for one day for $3.33. Now you guys are getting it at the lowest possible price. So if you are doubtful, like you wanted it, but you were scared to gamble your money, now girl, it's just $1.65, fella. It's just $1.65. When I tell y'all TikTok dropped a bag earlier, Instagram dropped a bag, we gonna see if what is it called? YouTube. If the Peach Patch over here on YouTube drop a bag, I'll get out my number again for those of you who need it. And then I'm finna text everybody back. Right now I got 21 text messages. Most of these are payments from people that was just on my Instagram live. My number is 813-797-1396. Y'all so funny. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. What's up, Terrence? Always in ground mode. I love it.
So you're selling credit repair. She has like a one sheeter. Girl, that thing needs to be pay your bills. How is it that grown people don't know how do you repair your credit? Run a credit report, get real with yourself about what you've done, look at your money and get real with yourself about how you're going to go ahead and fix this shit. Go and I highly recommend Susie Orman and handle that business. Get serious about wanting to get your credit together and you'll get it together. If you want to play around, if you want someone to wave their magic wand and make all your bad debt go away, okay. I don't know. I don't know who's got that. I don't, you know, hmm. Credit repair,
Gotta
credit
be. Now, I
report
ain't gonna
me.
lie. I thought when I moved, I was gonna get to take a break. I was like, okay, I'm gonna finally get to chill. Moving is expensive. Life in general is just so expensive. I said, well, god damn, I still gotta work.
There's no good reason why they moved. You just signed a lease in December. It's not like, oh, we were getting ready to move because our lease was up. The lease that was posted with the eviction complaint was signed in December. The lease doesn't end until December. It was signed in December 23 and it expires in December 24. It's July.
I think I still gotta work for about another 2 years, and then maybe, just maybe, I have enough to quit. But right now, I lady gotta work. I am broke. So if you if you decide you want to get into content creation, give me a text. All right, it's only $1.65. How did you get evicted? By not paying my bills, but I had already moved. So when I told them I moved, they went and filed an eviction on the same day that I told them I had already moved.
Yeah, because they were like, okay, well, we don't need to do anything yet. So we're just gonna take the property. So you put them on notice that you already vacated the property. So it's still a formality unless you go and you turn in the keys. But since you have not, I'm assuming you haven't done that. Maybe you left them under the mat or you left them in the kitchen or wherever you left the keys. Because when they filed the eviction on you after you'd already left, yeah, they want to assume the property so they can start to recoup their money.
So some people do that to be nasty. Typically, if you
They're not doing it. It's business. You're not there. So should they just sit there and say, "You know what? Girl, let's wait the 90 days. Let's let these people's properties sit empty because it's a property management company. If you're not paying rent, guess what? They don't get paid. The property management company gets paid from what you pay in rent because of course, obviously the rent is increased to pay the property management company, right? Nobody's taking it out on you to be personal. It's business.
leave without paying your rent, what'll happen is it'll go on your credit. It take a couple months to get on there, or you could work it out before it ever gets on your credit. But some people will be nasty when you move, and they'll just go file the eviction. And typically, you won't even know because you don't live at the property anymore. You're not online looking for the eviction. But
You know that that's what they're going to do, Peach. Did you call and give them a 30 days notice? You've only been there 6 months. How are you justifying in your mind that they're being mean or trying to be ugly when you've left 5 months early without a notice? So they're calling for their rent and you're like, "I already moved." Make it make sense. That sounds stupid.
I don't give a fuck about that. That don't bother me. If y'all look
It
me up,
shouldn't bother you at
I
all.
done had many evictions. That don't bother me, baby. I fix credit. I'm gonna sell my credit.
She said, I've had many evictions. I fix credit. See, this is what some of these credit fixers do. Credit fixers are for people who really don't want to be responsible for their financial future. And you can want to be rich and want to create your version of wealth, whatever that might look like to you, because everybody's portfolio is different. You will never have financial freedom until you get control and the discipline to manage your money. If you're always looking for loopholes and exit hatches to get out of being irresponsible with your money and your finances, you'll never find success with that. It's always going to be the robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't care how much money you make. This is a perfect example of that. This woman is highly compensated with social media money, and this chick cannot handle her business. And just me doing this search in Hillsborough County, I counted 8 evictions.
Repair kit later on, like around 6, I'm gonna start promoting that for $1. But right now, I'm just gonna promote this. You could Google me. You could look it up. It's been public record. That shit don't bother me. People calling, pretending like they need to get my credit. I mean, to see why I'm getting evicted. Y'all could have asked me. I would have told y'all. I simply didn't pay the motherfucking rent on purpose. Ain't that I ain't had the money, didn't want to because I was moving. Is that trifling? Perhaps. Do people do it all the time? Of course. Why you think most places ask for a security deposit of first and last? Motherfuckers do it all the time. I'm not the first. I'm not gonna be the last. I am broke. Candace, I am broke. I need money. Shop with me. None of our business, and you don't have to tell us nothing. I mean, when you make it to the heights that I've made it to, it seemed like you don't have no personal business. People always in your business. Before I even said some hoes was making videos like they had some tea. Bitch, I don't care about that. I ain't homeless. Evicted, not homeless. Evicted, not homeless. It's called a broken lease. The eviction won't stand in court if she already moved out. I just did it. I'm gonna go anyways because the 3-day notice they gave me was for the 12th. I was already moved out. So, and then you went in court and filed something from June 6th. That's inaccurate. But don't nobody care about that. What they thought was gonna happen, they thought that I was going to break down. Oh, we finally got her at a low. That hoe gonna stop posting. Bitch, I'm gonna keep coming to work for me and my kids. I'm gonna keep posting on social media. Life is gonna get better. I've been trying to move. Been trying to move. Why do you want to live like that though? Live like what? What's wrong with what I did? Live like
They have to file some. I mean, I don't know if she returned the keys or not, but if they have to file a notice of possession, like I just love how people who live in kind of like, oh well, I did this so they can just do that. No, people have to follow certain guidelines, because also just because you're telling them that you moved out, they can't just enter the property. So okay, she's put us on notice that that she has left the property. Go ahead and file the documents, and then once the time has passed, they can enter the property. Like, people have to realize there are laws in place for your protection, and she's probably just following the guidelines. Like, if you would have just gone to the office and said, "Hey, I just want to let you guys know I actually moved," sign out, sign all of the documents stating that you have left, then that would give them permission to enter the property. If you basically signed out, okay, you might have this charge and that charge and breaking your lease and this, that, and the other thing, but you didn't sign anything. Until you sign something, they're not going to just walk in there based on a phone call. Because to your point, if people are making phone calls, pretending to be you or asking for information, when they talk to you, to your point, Peach, it may not have been you. So at the end of the day, they still have to, even though it was, but at the end of the day, when she called and told them that she had vacated the property, they still have to follow all of the necessary guidelines.
what?
It makes it harder for people who really rent and do what they say they're going to do and are good tenants and pay on time and take care of the property as if it's their own type of thing. um a mess.
People do what I did all the time.
It still
Um,
doesn't make it
so
right. Two wrongs don't make a right.
I'm trying to figure out live like what? They don't
her
want real
her
people.
mentality is that of a child. People do it all the time.
No, it ain't that. They want me to just
She
quit.
still That's my point, Petty Patty. just because she put them on notice, so that triggered them to go ahead and expedite, because basically she says that she's left the property. So we don't know if the keys are in the like, we don't know if she told them where to get the keys, or she put them in the mail, or she had her husband go drop them off. Whatever the case might be, she also hasn't signed out. She never gave a notice. She never relinquished the property. She's not doing shit. She probably left the keys on the kitchen table or the kitchen counter, and that's it. I would probably venture to guess she's probably been a problem ever since she moved
The issue
in.
women have with me, black women on YouTube, the issue that they have with me is the fact that I make money. They need this hoe to stop making money. It bothers them. They want to do what I do and they can't. They try, and the only time they get views is when they talk about me.
Okay.
And so that bothers them. So anything we could do to try to break her, to make her stop, bitch, I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop posting until I get ready to stop. CPS coming to my house don't make me stop. Calling the hospital pretending like you me when my baby was in the NICU ain't make me stop. Calling down to Hillsborough County clerk and pretending like you me to find out why I'm getting evicted. Bitch, that don't bother me. I knew I was getting evicted before they did it. I knew I didn't pay the bill. Y'all acting like what I was supposed to get on the internet and say, it's a lie. It's all a lie, and act surprised. That's what y'all wanted me to do. You wanted me to get up here and deny it. Oh, okay.
There's no point in denying it, Peach. You have like 8 cases. You have 8 cases. Like, it's the scroll for me. It's the constant scroll of evictions. It's really it's staggering. It's kind of like, wow.
All right, anyways, back to what I'm selling. If you want to get into content creation, whether it's good or bad, if you want to get into even gossiping about others like myself, maybe you want to pray for people. Maybe you want to do voodoo. Maybe you're a stripper just trying to show what life is like. Maybe you're a mom. Maybe you want to cook and clean. Who knows? Anything you want to do. There is some people on the internet that wants to watch you. I can teach you how to get into content creation, guys. Right now, because I'm broke, I just got evicted. I got my stuff on sale for $1.65. It is a recorded video that you can watch until July 31st, as much as you like. Until July 31st, I'm teaching you how to edit from your smartphone. I make all my money off of these. That's all you need. It could be an iPhone or Android, an iPad, a Kindle. As long as you got something with a camera, you in a light swim. But I'm gonna teach you how to edit from your smartphone. I'm gonna teach you how to do TikTok along with the 3 ways you can make money on TikTok, starting with as little as 800 followers. I'm gonna teach you how to do YouTube and 3 ways you can monetize YouTube and how to actually get views on the platform. I'm also going to teach you 3 ways to monetize Facebook. If you can understand short form content.
But as negative as she is at this moment, there are people out here who are down on their luck. She appeals to a particular type of woman, someone who is like, fuck that. You know what I mean? The out on the fringe, somebody who feels very much out of place, someone who feels like they don't get a shot, someone who feels like they just want to do what they want to do, they don't care about the rules don't apply to them. She caters to a particular down on their luck, kind of defiant female who wants an easy way out. They want easy money, they want an easy come up. They don't want to work. They don't want to pay bills. They want to spend money. And when they don't have money and they don't can't pay a bill, they want to figure out a way to get the bill eradicated with credit repair, credit reporting. Okay. They want people to make their debts disappear. And that's it. That's all. So if you're wondering, like, oh my God, she's so this, who would buy? There's people out here, they love her.
From
There's some people
TikTok,
out here that actually love her.
form content from YouTube. Facebook is a big bag of big bang. All right, if you want it, text me. My number is 813-797-1396. Yes, my number is 813-797-1396.
She's ridiculous. I don't know what people get when they call that number, if they get cussed out or they get, "Hi, this is Peach. This is Booking with Peach. When would you like to do your session?" Y'all, this is crazy. I wish she would actually tell what happened. So basically, the house that she spent all that time looking for and the house that she said she loved, they had the damn big ass bouncy house back there the day CPS came. What happened? I
I'm
mean,
also going
I
to
know it's
teach you three
embarrassing, I
ways
would
to monetize
imagine.
Facebook. If you can understand short form content from TikTok, 13 797 1390. Let me get back to business. Let me get to work. I'm lost voodoo. Yeah, people do voodoo channels and they make money from doing voodoo content. It's a whole group of people that's into voodoo. That's fine. That's the beauty about being on the internet. You can do whatever you want as a content creator. Do you use CapCut? I don't. I know how to use it, but I know how to edit for real. I don't need CapCut. So in my class, I show you how I edit, not off of CapCut. If you're in boot camp, then I taught you how to edit from boot camp. My number one more time, it's 813-797. Getting all the complaints, that's why she moved here. That ain't why I moved. I moved because I didn't want to live there no more. I've been was gonna move. I've been supposed to move. And everything just finally
How are you been supposed to move when you just started 1 year lease?
aligned. I don't need y'all to speak for me. I don't need assumptions, even though y'all gonna do that anyways. I'm grown. I talk for myself. I moved because I wanted to move. It wasn't because of child protective services. It wasn't because of HOA complaints. I moved because I've been wanting to move. This girl made a video, and I don't need people to speak for me, but I think her video is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and stitch it so y'all can see it. But she basically was saying, if you've been watching Peach, she been trying to say she gonna move for the last year and a half. She wanna leave where she from, and then in the last 2 months, she been talking about she moving for the. So it makes sense. I was like, damn. So she was really paying attention, cause the rest of y'all hoes wasn't. Peach, if you stop doing content, those creator channels will fail. No, they won't. And first of all, they won't fail. They'll just go watch my old videos and talk about my old videos, or they'll find somebody else. They won't fail. And why the fuck would I stop doing content to make a host stop talking about me? It sounds silly,
Okay.
that don't make sense. People gonna talk about you
You
regardless.
see how silly her subscribers are? Peach, if you stop doing content, it'll stop the reactions. Like, oh my God. Peach, if you stop, they'll stop. Isn't that sad? Bless that little subscriber. It's not that easy, sis. I mean, like, okay, boy. Peach is like,
On
yeah, no,
camera,
they're not. They're no, yeah, no, sis. That's not how
off
it
camera.
works.
Y'all be talking about me, y'all just don't have
She
reaction
still has that
channels.
black eye. Sis fucked her up. Okay, she got she got handled
I be talking
at the
about my
beauty
own
shop,
motherfuckers stuff. Bitch, you gotta do
at the
better, you
beauty
done it.
salon.
So I get it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop doing content because I make a lot of money. I make at least $20,000 doing this every month. 20 grand bare minimum every month. And that's without me trying. I don't even work hard in part, but that's without me trying. Imagine if I put back effort into doing this. Y'all know I don't be trying. I'd be like, what a long vlogs. I don't do that. What a clip.
Where is your husband, sis? Does he not make? Is he
I
retired?
quit doing this. Don't confuse that with I don't pay my motherfucking bills with me not making no money. It's a lot of y'all go to work and don't pay your motherfucking bills. Y'all have
Hmm.
family members that just got a whole paycheck and they broke because they probably bought liquor, probably bought beer, maybe went gambling, maybe tricked it off. It's a lot of people like me. Okay? Don't let that confuse you with the fact that I still make the money. I make more money doing this than I would ever make on a job. I'm going to keep doing this. Hopefully, eventually smarter with my actions. I'll stop being reckless and trifling, you know. Hopefully that'll be the goal. All right. Any other questions? I'm saying I don't know why they aren't nice to you. Literally, oh, because they don't gotta be. They haters. You need. That's all. They haters. Haters gonna hate. Why would I be nice and say nice things about somebody who I wish I was? I hate her. I hate the fact that she's relentless. I hate the fact that she's a truth teller. I hate everything about her. I hate that she can show up on camera looking like this. So they hate it. Bills paid and broke. Um, thank you. You have interest Not with real life family members over this way in business, so I know this shit real. You smart. I sit back and watch. I could do the same. I just crack you are smart. Thank you. I just gotta, I don't think I gotta make better decisions because what I did just now, I feel like that was a great decision. You think you make more on social media or selling content packages? I make more on social media. I know that for a fact. My content packages don't cost shit. They're $1 and some change. I don't got that many people buying it. So I make more doing both, really. You a gambler and a liar, facts. That's fine. Gamblers are liars. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How much is my coaching? For content creation, you guys can buy my class right now. It's $1.65. You guys can watch the video over and over until July 31st. It's the same video I sold for $35, then $10, then $3.33. Now you're getting it for the lowest price, $1.65.
Nobody wants
Thank
that.
you.
Who wants that?
Y'all so funny. How do I have motivation to start content if I'm too lazy? Do you want some money? That's really my motive. Everybody is driven by different things. I have some students that got money, they just bored. They want to connect with an audience. I got some people that just want to motivate others. Some people just want to tell their jokes and make people laugh. Everybody has their own motive. You have to pick out your own why. I'm waiting on my phone to cut on, y'all. For those of you who text me, my phone died, so we gotta wait a moment. And then I'm about to wrap this up. I gotta go live on Facebook, and then I'll be caught up today. My phone number is 813-797-1396. Excuse me, once again, a purchase, you're going to text me at 813-797-1396. Once you text me, I need something to prop my phone up. Once you text me, you're going to receive a long message. I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna be buying, when it expires, how to pay via Cash App. I only accept Cash App. Once you pay, you're gonna screenshot your payment to me and text me back. I'm gonna send you your Zoom link. You're gonna register into password, and you have access to that video all the way until July 31st. So y'all have like what, 19 days? 16 days? What's the day? Today the 13th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 days to watch it. I love you, girl. I've seen you win since 2019. Never worry about you. I just sit and watch you rebound over and over. Peach is a winner, period. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Gambling is a hell of a drug. I know firsthand too, because I'm a gambler. Gambling is dangerous, but that's not why I'm in this position. I'm not. It's
They
not
said
that I gamble
gambling
that I
is a
couldn't
hell
pay
of a
my bills.
drug.
I just chose not to pay the motherfucker. That's all. Still scamming. I see every chance I get, baby. I'm gonna scam every chance I get. It's
Mm.
package. Yeah, you're gonna get. I got 49 text messages. My phone, like, it's on its last little leg. But I'm gonna start texting y'all back. Let's see these cash apps go. Bing, bing, bing. Make them hoes mad. They be so mad.
Yeah.
I can't believe you paying her. She's broke. She just got evicted. She can't pay her. You're gonna pay her. It's gonna do gamble the money. I love it. All right, I'm texting everybody. This real. I didn't believe people hate the next like they do, calling the sheriffs about someone else's business. That shit even keep going. Yep, but they called the hospital too. That's the same girl that lied and said that she was pregnant from my husband. That's what people do. And you know why that girl bothering me? Because she upload my videos and I gotta demonetize. That's why I don't bother me, because they
Stop
demonetize
it.
them hoes,
They're
don't
hanging
make no
out at the
money.
husband's conference. No,
It's
they're
envy.
down to the YouTube
Envy.
Streets bar. You won that ass
I don't care
whooping.
about a
The
fucking
boot
eviction. Look me
salon.
up. I got like 5 or 6 of them motherfuckers. I promise you I don't.
Oh my God.
They're
You
not on
guys
my
are
credit
funny.
report. Not
Y'all,
even
did
in the
you guys
public
see Love
records
by
section
Erica
of
go
it.
live?
Yeah, I
Baby,
know what
she
I'm doing.
dragged Mucker. You guys, I'm gonna pull that up in just a second. I had to
I like to do
screenshot it. I don't
everything
think
from my
it's
phone. I
posted
feel like your
anymore.
phone is
Oh,
much easier.
oh, oh my
All right, I'm
God.
sending everybody back.
Ugh.
I sent 10. Can you expedite that? Let me look, girl. They that's how they was on TikTok. They was me $10. $5. was doing a bit when I was on TikTok. I appreciate them. They did a big one today. Even the other content creators was coming on doing a big one. I appreciate them. Thank you. It's not envy. You talk down to everyone, calling them bitches, etc. Karma, baby, that's not karma. Let me tell you something. It's called a decision. If a person go in the casino and gamble all their money, it's not God giving them. I know y'all white ladies, especially you old ones, y'all old hoes, y'all love to say that. Y'all try to like scare people and put curses on them and be like, that's your karma. God can get you. God can humble.
The
God
freeze
can do
frame.
that. People just make bad decisions. If you choose,
She must be in a hotel because that internet is so bad. Anyway, let's pivot for a second. I hope I've got the right one pulled up. Let me see. Okay, hold on a second. So I don't have everything. Let me see. Is this gonna okay, good. Okay. Let me see. Hold the phone. Tell me if you guys can hear this. Wait, do I need to make this bigger? Is this gonna be hold on. Okay, it's not gonna do anything. What does that do? What is that? I don't even want to press that. Show thumbnail. That won't make it bigger. Can you guys hear this?
That's the only thing that he have going for himself is Ubering 12 hours a day. The man's rent is $2,500 a month, and he's
Okay,
Airbnb in
Arlene.
his place to help pay his bills. But you can at least, and I'm so understanding. I so
So she told all of Mucker's tea. You can hear? Okay, good. Okay. All right. So look. So today Erica went live and she basically said that Mucker, she's been a little bit quiet and she's been dropping a fair amount of videos, but she's been doing kind of, she's been talking around some things. You know how Erica is. She'll tell us what she wants us to know when she wants us to know it, and that's it. She'll tell us what she wants us to know when she wants us to know it. That's exactly how I'm gonna say it. So she's been a little bit quiet, right? Can I make this bigger? Girl, good. Yes. Okay, this is what I needed right here. Anywho, just as I suspected, you already know I suspected. So just listen to this.
okay, you can give me $100 a month.
So she's talking
That's
about Mucker.
nothing at all. Because that back child support and child support. This is the thing, y'all. When you put somebody on child support, it's not like right away. Like you gotta wait your turn, and especially if it's like Harris County or like you gotta wait. So it's in the system.
Oh no, she's not from New Orleans. It's the sister wife. So Mucker, she was with Mucker and had a baby with Mucker. Mucker married Latoya, and Latoya is the one with the fake accent. This girl's from like Nacogdoches, Texas.
Or whatever. It's in the system, and yes, I want every drop, every penny. And people think that like from February till now, like whatever was done by him or anybody else, that's small compared to what I've had to endure. Every penny that I've spent when my child was laying up in the hospital fighting for his life. So no, and I try to be fair because I'm a team player when it comes to co-parenting and relationships. I try my best to be fair. I don't like kicking, especially a black man when they down. That's why I'm getting me a white man. Y'all gonna pop out. My husband gonna be white. You watch this. God, you heard me. I want a white man. Listen, I try to be so fair. No, that's the thing. Simply when nothing has happened, and then you want to come around and make money off of my son, but you ain't giving none. These kids cost money. You can't say I'm a gold digger because you don't have no money. And I thought this is the thing. I thought I was doing bad. That's why they say it's always somebody doing worse than you. The nigga is manipulative, conniving, just the worst type of would not recommend. But there's always gonna be a dummy around that's gonna, So I'm pretty sure he can run off in the sunset with somebody. Hopefully he'll leave the kids alone because listen. You can delete it all you want to. That's why they got these smarts. I ain't gonna call them geeks, but these girls, okay? So just stuff like that, and I'm just listening to like the lies. Like he just listen. I'm not bringing no.
Let me tell you this real quick. So she said Mucker is not selling real estate. Mucker is basically Ubering all day, and he has his house on damn Airbnb. Okay. Yes, his house is on Airbnb, girl. It was the $46 a night for me. $46 a night. Um and we've seen this that I mean, look, I was like, aren't you going to attract a certain type of clientele with those rates? Those are shenanigan rates. That is that's those are dangerous type rates because you're going to get a certain type of clientele in there. Okay. $46 a night. Oh, and she's going to talk about him not paying his rent and him trying to move her and the kids back in and wanting to pay rent. What she said is that they pay rent or he pays rent. Didn't Latoya say that Mucker had bought her that house? Anyway, this is where I came in. Hold on.
But he ain't trying to do right by us. He don't have because he's driving all day Ubering. That's the only thing that he have.
He's doing Uber all day. He's doing that damn. He's probably still doing that damn day trading. And she said in this live that he Airbnbs, and you can see from the Airbnb listing that he says 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom because he's living in the upstairs of the house. And she said that he's renting out that little bedroom, and the little bedroom, well, in the pictures you can see it's the little bedroom, the hall bathroom, and the master bedroom and the kitchen and outside. So he's basically renting out the first floor of the house, and damn, that's it. He's Ubering and Airbnbing. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me do this, and then I'm going
Ubering 12
to
hours a day. The man's rent is $2,500 a month, and he's Airbnb in his place
girl
to help pay his bills. But you can at least, and I'm so understanding. I said, okay, you can give me $100 a month. That's nothing at all. Because that back child support and child support. This is the thing, y'all. When you put somebody on child support, it's not like right away. Like you gotta wait your turn, and especially if it's like Harris County or like you gotta wait. So it's in the system or whatever. It's in the system, and yes, I want every drop, every penny. And people think that like from February till now, like whatever was done by him or anybody else, that's small compared to what I've had to endure. Every penny that I've spent when my child was laying up in the hospital fighting for his life. So, no. And I try to be fair because I'm a team player. When it comes to co-parenting and relationships, I try my best to be fair. I don't like kicking, especially a black man when they down. That's why I'm getting me a white man. Y'all gonna pop out. My husband gonna be right. You watch this. God, you heard me. I want to white man. Listen, I try to be so fair. No, that's the thing. Simply when nothing has happened, and then you want to come around and make money off of my son, but you ain't giving none. These kids cost money. You can't say I'm a gold digger because you don't have no money. And I thought this is the thing. I thought I was doing bad. That's why they say it's always somebody doing worse than you. The nigga is manipulative, conniving, just the worst type of individual. Would not recommend, but there's always gonna be a dummy around that's gonna, so I'm pretty sure he can run off in the sunset with somebody. Hopefully he'll leave the kids alone, because listen, that man right there, don't ever want to see his face ever again. Don't want to be in his presence whenever we do go to court, because we're going to courts. I'm just waiting. The court can appoint somebody for your child. Like, no. We're just coming around just for a meal, like, and stealing food. I can't even buy my kids a slice of pizza, and I turn my head and you stealing a slice, and in 2 seconds it's gone. I didn't even see you eat it. Like, he's a user, and he's very manipulative, like very overstepping boundaries. And I'm gonna get into more details, but like I said, I got whatever. No, not at all. And I'm only doing this because I don't like false narratives, and I don't like men that play with my kids. You're not even playing with me at this point. You're playing with your son. Like, the thing is, yes, we agreed to for me to allow him to do videos, but and at that time, my
If you are following the Facebook group, then if you want to see the Airbnb, it's posted.
channel wasn't even monetized. I had got demonetized or whatever, and you went and made all that money and didn't even offer a penny. Then
A
your house is
penny.
up for Airbnb. So he's living on the top floor, and then he got people like strangers
I love when Erica drops all the tea. I'm not even gonna lie. I am like when Erica could be talking about this, that, and the third. When Erica starts exposing these guys, it is a key to
living
me.
on the bottom,
Okay,
and
she
they
tells
giving you
all the
a
business.
nice little penny. And then it's just like, I'm gonna tell you something. I have recorded my baby daddies, because you're not gonna play with me. You're not gonna try to destroy my image, because I'm gonna destroy yours too. But it's one thing to film a kid. Like, I've listened to several recordings that this man have of.
So she says that Latoya, Latoya's son, she said that he would steal a slice of pizza. Okay, she said that he. She said that Latoya's son was sitting up there venting to Mucker and telling all Latoya's business. Listen.
old girl's son, like her son exposing her, like pretty much, not, I wouldn't say exposing, because he didn't know he was like being recorded, but he's walking with this kid, and the kid is like telling him some stuff about who his mama been with as far as men's, and Damian was mentioned, and you recording it, and y'all talk about me. This what I'm saying. People do stuff behind the scenes because they want to, and that must be hard as hell to do, to fake like you're somebody that you're really not, and you can just keep it real. Like, it's free to keep it real. Like, it's a breath of fresh air to just keep it real, and you don't. You never know how to keep it real. And then you got people that handicap your ways. Like I said, I can tell when people energy shift. I don't care about burning no bridges. I don't care about none of that, because I've been doing this thing on my own for a really long time now. So I don't care about none of that. You ain't got to talk. I don't care. Whatever floats your boat, whatever. I'm not gonna uphold my family members when they wrong. My brothers get the business about their kids. They will tell you. I don't care about none of that. Nigga, you got kids. Take care of your kids. Take care of your kids. It's very hard to keep up a lie. Like for Father's Day. So look, this may sound a little mean or whatever, but I don't care. I'm not worried about nobody else's kids but my own. Cause those are nothing simply money. I'm exposing the guy that left this, seems like a breath of fresh air, whatever, in his YouTube streets, and then disappeared, and then not doing nothing behind the scenes, like for real, for real. All he's doing is Ubering all day long, driving, like that's it, and being disrespectful and overstepping boundaries, and then think I'm supposed to just keep my mouth shut. No, because you shouldn't have got on this platform playing like that. If it was done behind the scenes, it would be kept behind the scenes. But you got on this platform, and the last thing that these women remember is that you came into your son.
Okay, hold on. So when he was playing Father of the Year, and I was like, y'all, don't get all nostalgic. He's still not hitting on anything. Let's not forget that he's a bum. Well, turns out
Oh,
your girl was
you can
right.
delete it all you want to. That's why they got these smarts. I ain't gonna call them geeks, but these girls, okay? So just stuff like that, and I'm just listening to like the lies. Like he just listen. I'm not bringing nobody else up in this, but not loyal to nobody. He's in survival mode. He only gonna be loyal to himself. He just gonna be loyal. That man was listen. Got on this platform like he wasn't interested in me, like I ain't have nothing. But yet you going through a divorce. Let me shut up. Cause I gotta have proof behind that, okay? And I do. And I'm gonna tell you, I was trying to get my lick back. I'm not gonna lie, because what you did to me was it was wrong. And I know I asked God for forgiveness. But let me tell you something. Y'all gonna be entertained. That's all I'm gonna say. But trying to convince me to move my kids, myself and my children into your home, but you want us to pay half your rent. That's $1,250. Now I'm telling you, cause look, because you got to keep the conversation going if you want to see how a person's mindset is. So check this out. He said he thought it was a good idea for us to move in with him. No, but anyway, so this is what he said, and all the little in between the lines and stuff, y'all will get that soon. Right now, y'all gonna have some questions, but just bear with me. His rent is $2,500. How selfish is that? You never have your daughters. They don't live with you. Your son don't live with you. So it's just you and some random Airbnb people to help you pay your $2,500 a month. And it's just you in a 4-bedroom home. Like
I think we've always known he was a bum. I mean, I think I thought he was always a bum. So I don't know. I never thought Mucker was a good guy. So this kind of stuff, it's a key, but it really doesn't surprise me.
I have to have a minimum of a 3-bedroom because I got 4 kids and I have a daughter. Okay. What's your excuse? You can downsize to a 1-bedroom, but your pride. And then bragging about how he said, oh, girl didn't even know that he was putting her out. He told her that he had to give the house back. So she doing her little video and moved her to her new place. And then bam, she didn't even know that the nigga was still staying there, conniving. But like I said, people like that don't change. That right? Simply like, you see what I'm saying? If I'm gonna life changing, right? Because my kids are in therapy almost every single day. Ricardo, every single day. So you want me to transfer, and then mind you, he lived in like the Houston area, Humble. So I was trying to make sure my kids are next door kids. Okay, that's next door kids. But so I got switch doctors. Like it's juicy, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. It's juicy, but not paying half of nobody's rent. But so I'm gonna let y'all in my business a little bit, just a little bit, because things gonna change anyway. So that's why I said anybody come over here knowing how law enforcement stick together. Whatever happens after that happens. Because it's going to be showtime for you, girl. And thank you, Lord. Something was telling me I need to go back to the police force, but I kept putting it off. But now since that time has come, that's why I'm not going to be on here anyway. Like, you can't. I mean, I may be able to do some TikToks in uniform, but I can't be. No, we was not. Simply Moneta. Now you know. So, the same house. That's just how conniving that he is and trifling, because he wants help with those bills. He wants help with those bills. That's what he wants. I wouldn't say leaving YouTube, but I'm never on here anyway, but I have to keep my mind sane because I have to go out here and protect other people. And I can't be on here dealing with the same stuff over and over car, and then I get on a job and I gotta protect somebody from a bullet, and then or I gotta shoot and unalive somebody to protect somebody, and I didn't hit the wrong person. Nah, we ain't going out like that. But no. What was I finna say? Oh, putting y'all in my business a little bit. I pay $1,700 a month to live in my place. That's a lot. So he wanted me to give him $1,700 to move into his house.
He must think she's stupid. So he basically is wanting her to give up her rent to move into his place and probably ruin what situation she has going on right now. He's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. I entertain certain stuff because I wanted to see the mind frame. Because I wanted to come back and tell y'all, like we can't just leave off like you just superhero. You're not doing that. Then was telling me how he was so hurt that I got pregnant again by Damian. You weird. Like, come on now. Like, you ran off in this. I found out I was pregnant February of last year after my birthday. This nigga got married. Was it December? That right. Weird. Weird. So I'm gonna tell you, I may have made him think that things could maybe we could work some things out, but no. I knew this moment was gonna come. So I had to drag it along just so I can come back and give you guys something. Because if you really thought I was gonna get back with you after what you did, you're sadly mistaken. Because guess what? I'm nobody's second option, first of all. And like I said, people like him don't want to end up with nothing. So it's like, oh, I'm finna divorce her. Because, oh, I could just go back to you. What, please? No. It was never no IVF. Y'all already know that. And all I've been hearing is everything that they went through and all of that, but you put yourself in it. So I'm not having fun with nobody. I'm having fun with my kids. X is X. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how niggas are. They weird like that. I'm having fun with when I go through a McDonald's drive-through line and see what new ice creams they got out today. I just had Dairy Queen's new peach cobbler ice cream. Look, I just made some peach cobbler cheesecakes. That's my fun. So don't I said, of course. When I seen that this nigga wasn't for real, I had to start getting into my ways. And this is the thing. I told myself this. I wasn't gonna record nothing. But once I heard with my own ears, and I have proof of that too, because people think just because you ain't got no camera in your hand that you're not recording. This is why they have the voice recorder on iPhones. Get you one if you're still an Android user. Maybe they have it on there, but I don't know. But this good old iPhone, because that's what he did. And he recorded that girl's son. All the recordings. Now, that's an invasion of privacy because he's a minor. He can get sued for that. And he still have them on his phone. And let me tell y'all something. He played that recording of that girl's son just going in. Talking about everybody she been sleeping with and messing around with. And Damian was mentioned. And that was one of the first things that he said to try to get me on his side when he came around, because he knew it was gonna piss me off. He was like, this past September that she went over Damian's house, the 3-story one, and Damian gave her $1,000 for her birthday. That's what he said. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna listen because she's still a stalking ass bitch too. So I'm definitely not on your side. I still don't like you. And it is what it is. But since you in here, he said that he asked her about it because the little boy, her son, came and told him that they went over there, sat on Damian's bed. Damian said something about, do you remember this bed? Damian said it ain't true, but I'm telling y'all what he said. Okay. So, lost my train of thought. I'm finna get off here too in the next 5 minutes. But, he said he didn't. Because you know I asked whether you with a new girlfriend or not. nigga, I was pregnant with your daughter around that time, so I'm gonna ask. He said he didn't, so whatever. Anyway, he said she got home and he asked her, um, did she go over Damien's house? And she told him no. And so he said he lied and said that somebody sent him a
I mean, would it be a stretch to think that Latoya would go over to Damian Cryer's house? I don't think so. I think that Latoya wanted to be with Damian, but she also hated Erica. And when Erica came up pregnant by Rakan, and I think Latoya thought she was going to make a strategic move and thought that Rakan was going to be a better choice and turned out and got the booby prize, which both of them are booby prizes anyway. But she turned around, took Erica's boyfriend, dumped Crier, and realized immediately she should have stayed her ass with Crier. And could I see her going back to Crier? Absolutely.
video or a
Of
picture
course
or
she
something
would.
with her at Damien's.
Because you know that Latoya, number one, she is infatuated by the Prince family. So if she can get one step closer back to the Prince family, that's what she is definitely over there trying to be with Damien.
Not this house, the other house. The because this was last September. And um
But according to Erica, she's going to say it in a couple of minutes. Erica and Rakan allegedly are still married. He filed for divorce, even though didn't Latoya say she filed for divorce? She said he filed and they're still married.
he said she said something like the F word. I don't want to say it, but it was like a sigh, like a
Like,
FUCK.
oh,
So
fuck.
he said that's how he knew. And I don't know because he's a good liar. He's a pathological liar. So he could be lying, but he said the same thing like 2 or 3 times or whatever. And he was also telling me that he had that on a recording. And so after I talked to Damian, I said, Damian, did you get his girl $1,000 for her birthday last year? He said no. He said he ain't talked to her since such and such. At this point, I don't know who's telling the truth, but it did sound like he was being truthful. So I don't know. I told him that I wanted to hear the recording because I know he's a liar. Um, Girl, please. Anyway, that's besides the point. So if I'm spending my money on my child diapers, like you're gonna do the same. You're gonna do the same, and I don't care who got a problem with it. These kids are expensive, and it's not just my responsibility to provide for them financially. So you can go on somewhere else, unsubscribe. I don't care because I'm not on this bitch anyway. So anyway, and I still love God, and He know my heart, and He know I'm not perfect. So whatever. Um, like I was saying, I heard. Oh, I was asking him because I heard a little piece of the recording, but he was getting all mad, talking about he didn't want to relive whatever, whatever. But that man was scrolling. He's like, I don't know which recording it is, but I have them, and I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie about nothing like this. That man have, if I could take a guess, probably anywhere from 10 to 15 different recordings of that girl's son just talking, just rambling on, just telling her business and stuff. And that's a minor. So y'all want to get on me for recording my baby daddies and they grown asses like so y'all gonna get on him like I got on me? Cause I ain't never recorded no kid. But whatever. Yeah, so yeah. It's gonna get juicy. Come over here if you want to. Cause like I said, nigga be overstepping boundaries. Just think he could just do whatever he wanna do. Very, very slow. So let me know now. And I just bought me a new one too because of the department. So yeah.
So it sounds like she's going back to work, but who knows? Interesting, right? I'm like, okay, Erica. All right. This is what I mean, this was I'm here for this update. I am
And like I
definitely here
said,
for
I'm
this
gonna
update.
reiterate what I was saying. I don't like family members who condone foolishness and then you want to act like you for women, but I'm seeing otherwise. I can all that's the gift that I have. I can always tell when somebody's spirit shifts with me because they start acting funny. And Girl, them recorders are gonna be played in court. He just holding on to him. He said in case she gets on this internet and start telling stuff. So, but it's like, why you even have him though? That's a kid who don't know. Like he just confided in you because I guess he trusts you and you. But whatever. How low can you go?
Mm.
No, Ramirez. He thought he wanted you guys to think that, and that's another thing that I'm mad about. Is I'm tired of niggas.
So she's saying that Mucker was recording Latoya's son drop tea on Latoya. What would he do with such a recording? Like what is going to be, what is that worth? I'm sure he's not bringing that to YouTube streets. Who wants to hear, first of all, who wants to hear Latoya's son? Nobody. Okay. Period. And of course we would want to hear Latoya's son tell all of Latoya's business, but he would do better just telling us what the boy told him because it's too much. But you know what I'm saying? Like if the boy has all the details about mom and her escapades, I mean, drop it. Okay?
Playing with me because they know the type of heart that I have. Especially, so my father died when I was 11. Okay, maybe 12, but I'm gonna say 11. I was closer to 12 though, but I'm gonna say 11. And I always try to make it to where my kids, and if Cam father ever got on here, I'm gonna ask them too. Cause me and him have that relationship. I'm gonna ask him, can he get on here and explain to y'all the type of relationship that me and him have had only when it comes to Cam. We've taken trips or whatever, and he has a whole other. He finna be married. You know what I'm saying? Like, got a whole stepson now. Cam is his only child, like biological child. But I wish I could see my father. Wish I could see my father, and I can't because he's gone and never see him again. And so I try to do the right thing as far as like allowing my kids to see their father and stuff like that. But I don't like when a person make it seem like they doing more than what they doing. I don't like that at all. And to me, that's fake. And I question myself because you supposed to give second chances because nobody is perfect. But it's up to God to give you a second chance. See, the Bible said we're supposed to forgive. It didn't say give a second chance. And that's where we go wrong. That's where we go wrong. And just, I see a lot of things now, y'all. A lot of things. And like, it is what it is, though. I don't ever want to be in that man's presence ever again. And that man, and he watches everything because he sits back, and anytime somebody says to him in a video, then he try to. Oh, another thing that pissed me off when he got on here. Oh, I got what 5 more minutes. Like he had Baby Drake a room. Ain't nothing in that room but trash and some type of workout machine. He never made him
Mm.
a room at all. And I don't know why he got on here lying to y'all about that, but that pissed me off. Then it also pissed me off how he got on this platform really lying. And I dug in his ass about it because anytime he have done a video with my son, he always sent it to me unlisted first for me to watch to approve it. But that day when he got on here about the whole Damian situation, making it seem like he be buying my kids pizza. Nigga, you stealing slices of pizza that I bought. He bought one piece over here that was 8 out of, and this was when he was coming to pick up Baby Drake, and gave Dion one, gave Cam a slice, and like, nigga, please. Then try to say that it was one time I was sick as a dog.
I mean, she's
Damon in a new
not telling
relationship,
us
so I'm not
anything
gonna ask
new
him. Cam
about
father would have
Rakan
done it, but
being
he
cheap.
lives by 3.5 hours from me. So I couldn't move. The kids was running around getting in the stuff. And I asked him, could he come over here and help with mainly Baby Drake? Because Dion, he got his remote on thing. This nigga didn't come over here and do nothing. Just eating up food, just getting on my nerves, just irritating. He was sitting on the couch and I was still looking after them and okay, bye. Like, cause you just here for the wrong reasons. And it's just then leaving like this nigga know how to text and leave a paper trail to cover his ass. Like, I'm telling you to go to the store and get your son a box of diapers because Oh, he said because she's sleeping with some trainer that used to be his best friend.
Oh,
The
okay.
guy that she be
Okay.
promoting the juices for. That's what he said.
Oh,
So,
oh, really?
yeah, you texted me, should I get a size to fit everybody? And I'm not thinking, I'm like, yeah, but then you come back here with a size that only fit baby Drake. That's the cover your ass. Then I'm telling you, because we agreed on $100 a month because his finances is not up to par. And I should have been like, I don't care. Like, nigga, my finances ain't up to par because I'm over here sacrificing for my kids. And it's just you by yourself. Selfish. But I said, he ain't even done that. I've received $20 for diapers.
Mm.
And there was an argument because I made him give me $100 back in reimbursement for a baby Drake's birthday that was June 4th or whatever. So no. Then he bought 2 full boxes of diapers, and in one of those diapers, this Negro took half the side of the diapers out, kept the other half, and said that row half was going to his house and half was going to his parents' house. So I'm like, okay, we supposed to been coming up with a fair amount. He said last weekend. Sunday come, me and my kids took a road trip 4 hours away. So we stayed there over the weekend. We left Friday, came back Sunday, raining. Monday the storm comes. So Tuesday, um, okay, let's revisit that conversation. Now you going, oh, I'm gonna let you know at the end of the month. I'm like, nigga, you not finna play me at all. And you know and this is the thing because it's just him. But he got something to prove to old girl, so he ain't trying to downsize. So you would rather struggle to pay $2,500 a month, and then it's like, how do you not have money though? Because you got your home up for Airbnb, and you're living on the top floor, and they're on the bottom, so you should have money
That is
at
so,
least
I'm
to
sorry,
like.
that's
So
so ghetto.
I always give credit where it's due. I'm not saying just because me and Damian on good terms or whatever, because y'all know last person I got on was his ass, so this ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm for what's right. Now when Damian come pick these kids up and drop them off, he's bringing diapers, 2 boxes, diapers. He not doing that. So since you're not doing that, and that was a part of the agreement, diapers, wipes, that's what they go through. They're not potty trained. Like this nigga use the bathroom and don't even want baby Drake to even go in there and watch him. How else do you think he's supposed to learn how to pee? Just dead weight, just here, just need help, like in survival mode, just need help. Like, no, go away, stay away. Because I know my limits. And when I feel like a person is going to make me put hands on them, you have to stay far away from me.
Mm.
I'm not going to jail behind nobody at all. And this nigga is very aggressive. He's very persistent. I say don't come over my house. You ringing the doorbell. No, I don't. What you trying to do? I don't know what you trying to do because I told you not to come over here. And I see stuff all the time when people get killed on lives, unlives, on lives. Sorry. And I just don't play with certain stuff at all. And not even spending any time with baby boy anyway, because you come get him and he goes straight to your grandparents' house. And no disrespect at all, but they are older. Like they can't run after him like I can. Like he has to constantly stay in water because of his skin. So, and if that's not the case, then like what we doing? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And then you got people that like to uphold people when they wrong. And okay. All right, guys. I gotta go. But we gonna continue this. I'll be back.
Mm. Okay, Erica. I'm just gonna say I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm just not. Rakan, yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put this. This is a free. I put up the peach stuff on Patreon real quick. Did it post already? I didn't want them to. Oh, okay. I was about to say I didn't want it to post like that. Okay. Um, attachment. If you want to see it, then it's there. I just put a little, just a little. Did it redact? No. Oh no. Oh, you know what? Let me do this before I do that. Okay, guys. So tomorrow, I need to look at that Jeremy video. I didn't watch the whole thing yet, so I don't really know too much about it. He was talking a lot and talking very fast. I was trying to figure out what was going on. He was talking to people about God and warwear t-shirts or warfare. I don't even know. The guy is weird. He was talking about his t-shirts. He's so in love with the shirts he's making. Also that he is over there at he had to go to Walmart, go get a new sewing machine. He's just in love with making these clothes. Just Sir has a lot going on. And it's just interesting that what he has going on has seems to still have nothing to do with taking care of a family. It just doesn't. I don't hear him talking about taking care of a family at all. He's so lame. Yes, 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 yes. Girl, what does she have left to tell? Do you imagine if she told us all this? Has anyone been into Instagram? Miss Corey, go into the Love Lies and Lace Fronts on Facebook, the the private room. If you like my page on Facebook, you'll get an invitation to go into the private room, and the Airbnb is posted there. So if you're already following, there's like I think there's like 300 of us in there. You can it's posted. As far as Peach, you guys really could look this up, but if you don't want to, I'm trying to post a redaction. I have so many tabs open. You have no idea. So I'm trying to find my document that I've already hit save on. Oh, is this it? Okay. Hopefully I'm finding it. Anyway, I'm going to post it on Patreon and it will be free. You just have to get on Patreon. And it's a free post. Just register yourself and then you're in, and it's a free post. So, um okay. Otherwise, I'll see you guys. We'll talk about Jeremy's video in the morning. I just want to watch it first. I don't want to like just watch it while reacting to it. I'm just not in that kind of mood tonight. And I don't think I have the patience for the, I don't have the patience for that at 12:30. So let's get into it tomorrow morning. So you guys have a good night. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. This was fun. Peach, do better. Peach is sitting up there with damn 5011 evictions. Erica is trying to make things work with these baby daddies of hers. And good luck, sis. I cannot even imagine dealing with these guys that you have had kids with. I mean, that is definitely all your situation. But girl, we wish you good luck with that. Okay, sis? Because it is, I'm sure at this point, it's turned into a full time job. It's got to be a if it's not a full time job, it's going to be. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. This was so much fun. I'm glad you guys came through. I'm going to release that dash cam video, so I might be up for a little while, but I know I'm not going to be up the whole time. But I'm gonna let it run tonight because I don't want it to run in the morning. So if you guys want to meet me over on OSIP, give me about 5 minutes to release it. And girl, the first hour it's part of some of what we've seen, but a lot of it is what we did not see when she was sitting in the back seat of the car. And that's Christina Peterson. So if you want to join me for that over there, um that's it right there. Okay. Just type it just like that and you'll find me. Okay, guys. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. And I will see you guys in the morning and we'll get into what Jeremy's got going on, okay? Um I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, you guys have a good night. I'm like, do I even have? I do have an outro over here. Not really.
That's my man, bitch.
Oh, don't try to read me out. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man. Oh, don't try to read me out.
My man.
Oh, real bad.
Still the same. Yeah. Period. Don't play with me. And y'all keep seeing us together. Yes, that video was true. I was in the process of divorcing him. I hired a divorce attorney, paid the retainer, like I'm done, it's through, we're gonna break up. And he was like, okay, if that's really what you wanna do. But see, my husband, I'm
That's my man, bitch.